Understanding the American South between the end of the Civil War and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 is an academic pursuit for many of we New Englanders today. So the recent visit to the Arlington Center for the Arts of Mr. Winfred Rembert and the screening of ACMi, a documentary of his life and work, was a special gift and insight to that time from a compelling artist and storyteller who experienced it firsthand.
To me, it's all about your imagination. When I sit and work at that, and I look at that, and I already have the picture in my mind, took a snapshot like that. I already have it and know what it's looking like. And so I look at my tool and I see if I can get the stitches in the clothes with that particular tool. If not, I'll take a file and sharpen it down to the exact size I want to make those stitches. And just move on. One day we were sitting there eating, and Patsy jumps up from the table and she, "Oh, I know, that's it, that's it." I said, "What?" She said, "Put these stories on leather." Because
you remember that day?
Yeah.
Yes,
she says, "When you're gone, these stories gonna be dead."
Yeah.
So, but if you put them on, they'll be history. And so I said, nobody wanna know about my history, but I was wrong.
Right.
I started on that leather work, and the next thing you know, people was wanting to know more and more.
And I said, you always wanted to tell the story, so tell your story so that the world will know. I wanted the world to know how we lived in the South and from his perspective.
And how I live.
And how he lived.
Yes.
I said, you always complaining about they don't tell the truth. They don't tell it all. You tell it.
I want to be something to my people. I want to mean something to them so they can look at me and say, "Oh, look at Mr. Rembert. This is what he did. If he did it, I can do it." So that's where I am with my work. I'm trying to get in as many schools as because when a kid writes me and he says, "Mr. Rembert, you changed my life." Boy.
Sure.
You think that don't mean something to me?
I'm sure it does.
You changed my life. I was getting D's, but now I'm getting A's.
Yep.
You know, I'm going back to that school and see that kid.
Reporting from Arlington Center for the Arts, this is Peter Bermudez for Arlington Public News.